Hello students, this is Seema Singh, your SSC teacher. Students, we will start our new chapter in geography, the hydrosphere. Students, there is a popular saying in Hindi, Jal hi Jeevan hai, which means water is life. Water is an essential requirement for subsistence of life. So in this chapter, we shall study about water or hydrosphere. Water is one of nature's most important gifts to all living things. Essential to life, a person's survival depends on drinking water. The human body consists of many minerals, but nearly 55% of it is water. Students, water cycle. The process by which water continuously changes form and circulate between the oceans, atmosphere and land is known as the water cycle. The water reaches the atmosphere from the ocean through evaporation in the form of water vapor. Then the process of condensation take place, which includes the conversion of water vapor back to water due to cooling, which leads to respiration in the form of rain or snow. The process repeats again and again. This never-ending movement of water is called the water cycle. Students, water may be fresh or saline. The major sources of fresh water are the rivers, ponds, springs and glaciers. The oceans and the seas contain salty water which is not fit to us. Sea and oceans mainly act as a means of transport. Distribution of water. We know that about 71% of the water is covered with water. Still, we face the problem of water scarcity. Why? That huge quantity of water is not available to use. The reason is that the large quantity of, or about 97.3% water of the earth is found in oceans, which is saline and can't be used for any human use. Only 2.7% water is fresh or usable for human beings. Students, there are three types of movements: waves, tides and ocean currents. First of all, waves. Waves, the water on the surface of the ocean rises and falls alternatively. They are called waves. This rise and fall of water is rhythmic in nature. The raised part of the waves is called crest and the lower part of is called trough. The distance between two crests is known as a length. Tsunami waves. Tsunami is a Japanese word which means harbor waves. These are huge waves created by an earthquake, a volcanic eruption or underwater landslide. Next is tide. The alternate rise and fall in the waters of the ocean twice in about 24 hours are known as tides. Tides are mainly two types: spring tides and neap tides. Spring tides. During the full moon and the new moon days, the sun, the moon and earth are in the same line and the tides are highest. These tides are called spring tides. Second, neap tides. At the time of the first and the last quarters of the moon, the sun and the moon are at right angles to each other in relation to the earth. The ocean water gets drawn in diagonally opposite directions by the gravitational pull of the sun, and water falls to its lowest level and recedes from the shore. This is called a neap tide. Students, importance of tides. Tides are very helpful in various ways, like tides help in navigation. Tides clear mud and silt deposit from the mouth of rivers and so keep them open for ships. Next, they rise the water level close to the shore, which helps the ships to arrive at the harbor more easily. The high tides help in fishing. Tidal energy can be harnessed to generate electricity. Next is ocean currents. The regular movement of water from one part of the ocean to another are called ocean currents. Types of ocean currents. The ocean currents may be warm or cold. The currents which originate near the equator and move towards the poles are called warm ocean currents, whereas cold ocean currents originate near poles and flow towards the equator. Effects of ocean currents. Number 1. Ocean currents modify the climate of the coastal regions along with the flow. Cold currents decrease the temperature, whereas the warm current increase the temperature of the area from where they flow. Second, the wind passing over the warm currents pick up moisture and bring rain. Third, the areas where the warm and cold currents meet provide the best fishing ground of the world. The sea around Japan and the eastern coast of North America are such examples. Number 4. Ocean currents affect navigation, and these currents help to sail ship fast if they follow the direction of the currents.